welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Rye, and this is Rye's Reading Corner. Today I am bringing you my TBR for the Reading Rush. Alright loves, I'm super excited to be doing the Reading Rush since this is my first time. It takes place from July 20th to the 26th, and it is hosted by Ariel and Raylan. This I know has been something that's going on for a couple of years, but since I am a little bit newer to the booktube world, this will be my first time hearing about it, and so I am really excited to be participating. So for the readathon, the whole purpose is to read as many books as you can in a week. So there are 7 prompts that we are given, and you're supposed to read like 7 books in 7 days. However, that's hard, especially being a mom. So what I have done is I believe I have 5 or 6 books that are pretty cemented in stone, and then I do have backup cases and like alternate lists that I can use. So I've like been taking it like what's, if I do like 5 books to the 7th prompts, or do I do 7 books with 7 prompts? So I have like alternate lists, but the one I'm going to be showing today is the one that's pretty permanent, set in stone, and then I will show you what I'll do in case I don't get to those certain books. So I've kind of set up some safety nets for myself. So let's get started. The first prompt is to read a book with your birthstone color. So my birthday is in April. So this one was kind of difficult because like the other ones have like a definite color in their birthstones, but diamonds is like a diamond. It's clear. So I was like, where do I go with this? So I decided to take the route of going kind of like the clear white, and I'm going to be reading The One by Kiera Cass. So I've been rereading this series. I read the first 2 last month, so I will be reading this one. It was also part of my bingo TBR for July, which I will post that below, the link to that video. And so yeah, so this, I'm happy that I was able to fit this in because I can read these really quickly. They're simple, they're for young adults, so it's a quick read, and for me it's really enjoyable. So I will be reading Kiera Cass, The One, for my birthstone for April. Sorry, my neighbor is outside and he's probably thinking I'm crazy. All right, the next one is to pick a book that starts with the. For me, this was almost too vague because I was like, where do I go with this? So my backup plan. So if I don't get the book done that I have picked for this prompt, I can always use The One to count for this as well because obviously starts with the. However, ideally, I would like to read The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. I know I'm saying that wrong. Definitely, I've had this for time. The cover's ripped. It makes me really sad. I don't know why I've never read this because I love thriller type books. So I'm definitely late to the game on this one, but I am excited to read this one. I'm hoping that I get to it, but again, I do have that safety net of The One, which starts with the. So again, hopefully I'll get to this one. The next prompt is to read a book that was inspired by a movie you've already seen. So at first I was like totally taken back by this one. I'm not really a big movie person, and I really didn't want to go out and buy tons of new books for this readathon. So I was going through all my TBR shelves and I was like, oh my God, how did I not think of this? So I'm going to read The Silver Linings Playbook, so by Matthew Quick. I love this movie. When I originally watched the movie, I never knew it was a book. And usually I always like to read the book before I watch the movie adaptations, but obviously I didn't for this one. So I'm really excited to read this one. I've been wanting to read it for a long time, and I just have never gotten around to it. So I got this like a secondhand shop type book. It's not too long. It's only 289 pages, so it's definitely very reasonable to read. I could get this done maybe like a day and a half max. Yeah, so if you haven't heard about I forgot, I haven't really been talking about what these books are about. I'm totally like not with it, right, guys, right now with that. So I guess I'll start with this one. If you haven't seen this movie, so there is a boy named, or not boy, he's a man named Pat, and he was has gone through some stuff. He was checked into a mental hospital, and he has come out, and it had to do with losing his ex-girlfriend Nikki. And yeah, so like he is this new therapist, and now he's being pursued by this other girl named Tiffany, and it's kind of him coming to terms with his wife's betrayal. His wife cheats on him, has to kind of come to terms and find himself again. And also we do have a little bit of a romance with Tiffany as well. So it also does have a lot of mental health rep with depression, things of that nature. So I know I really butchered that telling of you what this book was about, but it's a pretty popular movie, so I'm sure hopefully most of you have seen that. All right, the next book that I'll be reading was a prompt for pick a book that you first touch. So I didn't know how I wanted to do this one, but I was at Target with my sister. We had masks on, of course, and I was like, you know what? Let's go to the book section and let's just have me randomly pick a book. So I closed my eyes, I turned around, and I picked a book. So I'm going to insert that clip here. It loves, so for the Reading Rush, one of the prompts is for the first, I have an assistant, the first book that I touch. So I did a Twitter poll, and YA and thrillers were tied of which one I should do at 36%. So I'm gonna do YA. So my sister's gonna record me. I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna spin one so I don't remember where everything is. And whatever book I touch, that's the book I have to read for the first book touch prompt. However, if I pick a book that I already have, then I'll just do it again. Or if it's a series, then I'll have to get maybe the first book. We'll see. All right, let's go. Oh my God, this is... Oh my God. Am I close? Oh, I get to pick this one. Adorkable. So at 17, Sally is done with dating, or at least she's done with horrible blind dates. Oh, it can be a fake boyfriend trope. Who wasn't even bi? Cookie is her name. There you go. Not something I would normally pick, but I guess this is what I am reading. Okay, so as you could tell by the video, I was really shocked by the book that I got because I have never heard of it before. So here it is. It's Adorkable by Cookie. Oh, and I can't read the last name because there's that lovely sticker there. So, I honestly don't know anything about it. It's from what I had grasped from it, it's a YA novel and it's fake dating. So I don't mind the fake dating trope, but the cover looks a little corny to me. I don't know. The Goodreads though weren't bad. I think the overall rating was like 3.99. So not really that bad. Like I said, I am a little nervous though about it because I have not heard anything about it. But I'm willing to give it a shot, and I'm trying not, I don't want to DNF any books this week, so this will be for my first touch book. So my next book that I am going to read, I have to look at my prompt again, is read a book outside your home. So I know this has been a lot of controversy about it, but I do have the ability to read in my backyard. Or if you've ever watched my vlogs before, my son falls asleep in the car a lot. Like we take car rides and errands during the day, and ever since quarantine, that's the only place where he naps. So I do get a lot of reading done in the car, so I did want to pick a book though that wasn't too long, that I would be able to get done easily, and I'm going to be reading the third book in the Wayward Children's series, which is called Beneath the Sugar Sky. So I'll put a picture up right here. I have ordered it already, so that will be coming. I'm super excited. I also have listened to the Audible audio versions of these books before, so I'm willing to also maybe do that for one of these. But this will be hopefully a quick read that I'll be able to get through and in alternate locations besides my home. So if you are doing this prompt, make sure you stay safe, please. All right, the next book was to read a genre that you don't normally read or that you want to read more of. And this one I am 100% doubling up on, so that is fantasy. So I am starting to grow my interest of genres since starting BookTube. And fantasy is one of them that I have started to expand to, which I'm really surprised. It kind of started with the Red Queen series. So I will be reading the second Wayward Children series book because it is a fantasy book, and I'll be reading that as well as a genre that I like to read more of. And I'm noticing I'm talking a lot with my hands, and I apologize. All right, the last prompt is a book that takes place outside of your continent. And I found this really hard because I live in North America, and a lot of the books that I had were taking place in North America, which I guess that's on me, that I need to definitely expand my diversity in books. So it's kind of like a little lesson for myself. So I originally had The Silent Patient in this spot to double up. However, I got book mail today and I got Loveless. and I want to read this so bad. It's a chunker of a book, so I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna have to start this early on, but this does take place not in North America. I don't know exactly where, but I know it's not taking place in North America. So I'm super excited to read this for a book that takes on a different continent. So it's a girl named Georgia. She starts at university, and that was my hint, knowing that it was not taking place in North America because we call it college, not university. So I was like, cha-ching, yes. And she wants to find her true love, but something that she does, apparently I don't know what she does, wreaks havoc among her friends, and she questions why romances seem so easy for other people and not her. And then she's coming to terms with being asexual, aromantic, and she's just really confused and kind of uncertain where her feelings stand on certain things. So I've honestly have heard such amazing things about it. I just saw someone on Twitter said that they've already read this book 3 times since it's like they had a before like it actually came out, and now they're rereading it again since it did come out. I did not expect to get this as soon as I did, because I had to order it because I can literally, it's not being sold in Barnes and Noble around me. I literally can't find anything about it being sold in the United States, so I had to order it, and it's already came in, and the cover is really, really pretty. So yeah, so this will be my second Alice Oseman book. I did read Heartstopper, but I've heard great things about her, and I'm really excited to dive into her books. So not too bad. I'm really excited. There will be Instagram challenges and YouTube challenges that I will be participating in. I'm also attempting to vlog every single day for this readathon. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm ready to try it and to read and to do all the challenges. It's going to be a crazy next week. So if you would like to take this journey with me and don't miss out on those daily vlogs next week, if you would like to subscribe to my channel, it would be much appreciated. If you liked this video, you could press the like button. Also, there's a little bell button you could press as well to get reminders of when my videos or alerts when my videos come on. And also, I've linked all my social media down below, and I'll be also sharing my journey on there, or if you just want to be friends and chat on there. So yeah, so stay kind, loves, and I'll see you later. Bye.